Hi, good morning. This is Virinius, and this is the first Lawmage Academy stream. I'm still testing things out. I still have to figure out how to make the chat appear in the chat box. Um, I have an idea, but I felt like I need to actually um, start the stream to set it up. Maybe I'll set it up later. But for now, to whoever's watching, welcome. And there you go. I'm sharing my screen instead of the the window because if I open events, you won't be able to see it if I open, for example, this event. You won't be able to see it if that pop-up window opens up. That's why I'm sharing my screen. Uh, but yeah, let me know if there's anything, if you have any comments or any tips how to make things work, how to make chat appear down there in the gray box right there. And I'm still not sure how to. You know what? I'll just use my phone to check chat. Lawmage Academy live stream. In case someone's talking. Wow, I am not even appearing. Oh, I just opened Discord. Okay, so before I start the actual game dev, a little bit of background on what's been happening. It's I've decided to start waking up at um, 6 a.m. I can't see the chat in the YouTube. I can't see the chat if I'm using YouTube and my phone. I wonder how I'm gonna do this. Okay, you know what? Stick with me because there's only one person watching. It's probably is this CSUP? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Can't even see if there's chat here. Nope, I can't see it. Recommended to use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kbps. Does my audio sound good? I think I gotta fix some stuff. But I need to figure out how to make the chat appear. How to make the chat appear in your YouTube. Ah, whatever. Is there even chat? I can't see the chat in the actual app. Is it just me? Oh, hi P. So you're chatting here in Discord. So I need to know. Um, can you actually chat in YouTube? Okay. Oh, can you try typing in YouTube? Did you say something in YouTube chat? Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, I have to figure out how to chat. But for those of you who are watching right now, and you want to interact, let's just talk in Discord. I'll read the Discord chats in the Academy Hall. So apologies for the slow start. This is the first ever time I'm streaming in YouTube, and I'm actually doing, the camera and the app and the chat. So things are rocky. Still trying to figure things out, but yeah, get better every day. So this is the first game dev stream. It's really a test. I woke up at 7:30, but now I'm trying to wake up at 6:30 a.m. every day so I can work on the game from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and then I start my work day. It's just 1 hour per day. And I didn't play any music. I'm not going to play any music when streaming, so that people can play their own music when they're tuning in if they wanted to. I'd like to play lo-fi music for the productivity, but yeah, some people might want to listen to something else, and that's fine. Also, let me know if you prefer having. So if you can see the screen, right, you have the chat box right here, you have my camera here in the upper right, and you have the actual RPG Maker engine showing there. So let me know if it's too small, or do you want it bigger? Do you want more real estate for the this game engine screen? Because I might have to edit the layout of the designs and stuff. Do you prefer not having chat shown here in the bottom right? You know, so things that we gotta figure out together. Like, how do the viewers want to experience the stream? Okay, having said that, you could never wake up that early. Well, you know what? Thank you for reminding me, because now I'm reading this book called Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits by James Clear. This one. I'm not sure if this is a legitimate copy, but I bought it, and I mean, the words are there. And this book, I'm not even halfway there yet. I'm like 30 pages in chapter 2. But it teaches you that, well, it teaches me that if I want to make a habit stick, right, I shouldn't focus on the goals. I shouldn't focus on the outcomes. So let's say my goal is, I want to finish this game. I want to finish this game. That's the goal. And that's only the first layer of your habit building kind of journey. What I should do is to, instead of focusing on the goal, I should focus on the systems that I use to reach that goal. And so an example of that is the system of waking up early and working on the game consistently, things like that. But the deepest layer is the identity. So I need to identify myself as a game developer and not just a casual hobbyist game enthusiast. Because when I identify myself as a game developer, I will ask myself, what would a game developer do at this point? And the answer is, well, they're going to start making their games. They're going to wake up early, work on their games. So it makes it easier to stick to some habits if I identify myself as a game developer and not just as a hobbyist developer. So it's little tiny changes that compound over time. Average gains over a course of a long time goes a lot. And I think that's how I made progress in Lawmage Academy. Yeah, the books are there. So without further ado, I think we've done the introduction quite a long time. I'll let you know where I am in the Lawmage Academy development. We're in month 3, and I've tested out some stuff. What I need to do is catch up on my save file, because all the save files were wiped out in the Conquest event. Oh, was it PGDX event? Yeah, last year when I went to an event, you know, people would play the game, and all the save files were wiped out because I wiped it out thinking that, oh, the players need to be able to save. Actually, they don't, because they're not going to play here for 5 hours. Maybe some would. Some people, like a few people would sit there and play for 5 hours. They want to save their game. But most of the people is going to play their game in an event. They just sit there for 10 minutes. They don't really need a save file. They will save, but they don't need that. So I can just delete it. When they leave the booth, I can just delete their save files, and I can just keep one main save file at the bottom part of the game. So I've been catching up, and let me just boot it up for you. Like, so let's try it. There you go. Can you see it? Oh, there it is. Now let me try doing this. Display capture game. Okay. That's better. And what if I remove the display capture? I'll remove the display capture. Okay. Perfect. Can you hear it too? Wait, what's new? What's new? Thank you. I know you'd sit there and play for 5 hours. No, but you actually... P, I think you can finish the game in 3 hours. I'm so excited to be back. I'm gonna figure out the YouTube chat after this. Maybe next stream. So, but for now I wanna show you folks something that I've been working on. So now we're at month 3, day 12. Okay. Speed run. Not exactly a speed run though. Oh, thank you, Chronic. So chat is disabled. Alright, I'm gonna figure it out. Next stream, I'm going to enable the chat. Because I thought I've enabled it last time. I mean, last night. But for now, we can talk here in Discord. And then after tinkering with the game a little bit, then we can troubleshoot the stream. What is this? Just for context, what's going on right here? In case I was considering. Various is currently streaming, but the live chat is disabled. So as a quick fix for using Discord. Thank you for explaining. Thank you for explaining. You might be wondering. Okay. So welcome Chronic and P. And to anyone who's watching this right now on YouTube, or if you're not watching this live, you're watching this from the future, we're talking in Discord, and the Discord channel is available. You know what? It's not yet available in the description because I'm waiting for YouTube to approve the verification process before external links work in the description. So I will post it, but it's in Twitter or X, and it's in Facebook, it's in itch.io. You can find the Discord link in those pages. I think in Steam as well, but I'm not sure. Definitely itch and Twitter. You can find it there. So we're just gonna go to the main building. Oh, I'll show you something cool because I don't think I've shown this before. In month 3, if you go to the main, oh, there's Cornelius. If you go to the main building and you go to where the library is at, you'll actually find Uni here. And if you talk to her, she's gonna respond based on what your responses were in Introduction to Crystals, I think. So in Aura Skills, you had a choice whether to break the crystal or not, and then after that, in Introduction to Crystals, you had a choice whether to tell the truth or whether to lie. Okay? So there are 3 outcomes. You didn't break the crystal. Second outcome, you broke the crystal and you told the truth. And the third choice is that you broke the crystal and you lied. So I forgot the choice I made in this playthrough, but let's talk to her. Hi, it's you. I hope you haven't forgotten our agreement. Okay, so I think I told the truth here. I broke the crystal, but I told the truth. Bye. Let's finish saying bye. Right, take care, Barry. Hope you haven't forgotten our agreement. Talk. There's an ongoing investigation by the Vanguard concerning the incident in Fairy Village. Zelka and I were taken in for questioning, and we told them what we knew. However, since I was in the Fairy Village before Zelka arrived, they suspect that I had something to do with the... you know. I don't want you to get under suspicion, Very. That was not my mission after all. Oh, that was my mission after all. I merely dragged you into it. Remember that what happened in Fairy Village stays between us. Do not divulge it to anyone without my permission. I want to see what she says here if you lie to her. I'm fairly certain Girly knows we shattered the crystal, but didn't say something because you ain't no snitch. Yeah, based on what she said, I'm sure she even knows if you... I'm pretty sure she knows if you lie. So you want to see what she says if you lie to her? Let me just check the switch for it, the switch number. I think we can do that. Just give me a second to figure out. Let me hide the dungeons. Main entrance, main building, Academy Hall, West hallway. So what's the switch for that? Exam 1 cleared. If you lie to her. So exam 1 cleared. Lie to Uni. 862. Okay, let's do 862. Turn on switch 862. Lie to Uni about the crystal. And this is what she's gonna say. Uni seems to be in deep thought, so it's very different already, right? You don't hear her saying hi to you. Yeah, that is a lot of switches, 1,000 switches. Not all the switches are used. There's a bunch of switches that are like set aside for extra space. So I class some switches. There's some classifications, and then I gave some allowance space for those switches because I'm gonna use them in the future. This is not good. Talk. Yeah, she doesn't even say hi to you. There is an ongoing investigation by the Vanguard concerning the incident Fairy Village. Zelka and I were taking in for questioning, and we told him what we knew. However, since I was in the Fairy Village before Zelka arrived, they suspect that I had something to do with the, Okay, so now they suspect that Unia had something to do with it. They suspect that Unia broke the crystal. I have a feeling that there's something you're not telling me, Very. I would be disappointed if you actually lied to me when I asked you about the crystal. That's it. That's what she says. What did she say if we didn't lie? Who's under investigation? Is it Uni? Oh, so it's the same thing. Yeah, they still suspect her. Okay. By the way, there's a new secret room by month 3. If you read one of the books, this information decree of 1090. So there's 3 new books, right? 3D is magical resistance, which adds 1 stat to your resistance. Vanguard 1020, which I think adds agility. And information decree of 1019, which gives you another clue in a secret room. And that secret room is over here. It's plant right here. Oh no, Udi's in trouble. Nah, not the color. Yeah. So there's this, you can see the chest here, and the item that you get is called... where is that? It's called a slash robe. But it's not here because Aliza has it equipped. Secret room. Ah, Choco! Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy everyone's here. A lot of people are here. Well, for me, 3 people, it's already a lot. And I like small streams because I get to read everyone's chat, and it feels like I'm also getting to know the viewers. I'm also getting to know you in the community. If you have thousands of people on stream and chat is just flooding emojis and stuff, it's hard to actually get to know somebody. So that's where the parasocial kind of relationship happens. But if I'm actually reading the chat and you're telling me something about yourself, it doesn't seem like there's it's like a two-way relationship going on, because I'm also getting to know about you guys. That's why I like small streams. But if it happens that we have a huge stream, then I just gotta roll with it. Oh, so I finished duels, but I want to show you what happens during duel basics, okay? Because I think it's an interesting thing. I'm done with my task there, but I want to show you anyway. So here in this save file, in our team we have Cornelius and Nephili. We've already recruited them. Let me know if you want to watch their recruitment and their friendship scenes. What's Bistology? The silent fourth guy. Oh, who? Oh, the 4th guy is watching. It's an unrecruited party member. Just like Cornelius. Yeah, Ponpon is here. And Nephili as well. So we'll do dueling basics because kind of change it a little bit. Or maybe I added something. We're finally going to learn how to duel. I'm so excited. Ha! I bet you won't last a minute against me. I know a lot of elemental spells, so I should do well, right? So you can hear? Okay. Is the audio okay? It would be great if we could duel as a team. And Zelka appears. And sure. Before we begin, I would like to congratulate you all for making it this far. As of today, you are no longer noobs. You have all been promoted to maggots. Still as brutal as ever. Now as maggots, you have the privilege of learning how to duel from me. Keep in mind that this class is only supplemental to what you already know. This is meant to give a head start to those who are interested in dueling. So, dueling is a limited time class. You can actually skip this, but if you take dueling class, you can duel earlier. If you don't take it, if you decide to skip it, the dueling hall will open on day 16 of month 3, and that's where you can duel other students. What you get is just some reputation. I'll show you later what happens, the chain of events that happens after you finish this class. After this class, you'll be granted access to the dueling hall, so you can prepare for the upcoming duel season. As an insect phobe, I disagree. What? Duels are going to be promoted. Oh, okay. Maggot is... Maggot is better than noobs. According to her standards, yes. There are 2 dueling formats. First is the one-on-one duels. 2 Lawmages will duke it out until one of them is defeated. Second is a group duels. A group of 4 Lawmages will duel with another group of 4. The aim is to defeat the other team completely. In both cases, duelists are allowed to use any weapon, crystal, charm, spells, and aura skills they have. Any questions so far? Our new character asks a question. I have a question, Professor. Are we allowed to use potions and shards? Meaning items. And Zelka says, I'm glad you asked. One very important thing to keep in mind is that items are not allowed in duels. So unlike normal battles, you cannot use potions to heal indefinitely, because I know players, they're gonna have like 99 potions there and they're just gonna keep healing up. And the AI enemy, it's kind of cheap if they keep healing too, because battles will drag on for very long. If I give them like unlimited potions, they can use a healing spell, but their MP is limited. So we're going to disable potions and shards. So you can't just buy shards to cover all elements either. What spells you have, that's what you can use. Girly. She's gonna introduce herself. In other words, you can't use potions to replenish health or mana. This rule ensures that Lawmages are tested for their abilities rather than their resources. I see. What if some of us only know offensive spells? Right? Because some of you, y'all didn't learn any debuffs or heals. You just picked all the elemental spells. Then you are at a disadvantage in one-on-one duels. Knowing a support or recovery spell is very useful in duels. If you don't know any, be sure to include a designated support in your team for group duels. Otherwise, you might have to rely on your equipment to sustain you. Maximize your preparation time by crafting the necessary charms and armors to cover your weaknesses. So yeah, if you know you don't have a healing spell, maybe equip that end heal crystal, or just increase your defense, or use the blood cloak for HP regeneration, whatever you have. Thank you, Professor. I'll keep that in mind. So I want players to be able to actually think about their build. If there are no more questions, so we'll go straight to the sparring matches. All of you will be assigned a partner. You will then take turns dueling while everyone else watches from the sidelines. I will now announce the pairs. The first duelists are Very and Renly. Renly is the Foxhelm guy right there. The second duelists are, and the screen fades to black. So what's happening behind the scenes is that the NPCs are running around repositioning. The line of duelists are announced one by one. Blood cloak supremacy, yes. That increases success. Oh, suck. I never use buff or debuff skills though, so I always end up with in heal on self. That's also good. As long as you have some, if you have in heal, then you can sustain yourself. And you also have an heal crystal from the chapel quests. Now we can finally begin. So everyone's at the side and the 2 duels are in the center. Slightly on the left because it's something with the mapping. If I... 5 tiles? So the carpet is 4 tiles. So there's no actual center, exact center, right? But if I make it 5 tiles, it looks too wide. If I make it 3 tiles, it looks too thin. So I think 4 tiles is just right. But the drawback is that there's no definite center. Tiles 2 and 3 are the center. Now we can finally begin. Introduce yourself to your opponent by stating your name and affiliation. In your case, that will be your assigned house. I'm candidate Renly from Foxham House. You state your name and your house. Everyone, watch closely. Begin. And you can hear that. Oh wait, this isn't the music that's supposed to be playing. This is the boss music. Oh, I gotta change this, but it's okay. Let's just finish the quest, the duel for now. I know, so if you can see, Renly has 2 weaknesses, and we don't know what it is. Let me try an Aqua. Okay, that's not it, but it did deal a huge chunk of damage. 36 damage. And burn. Nope. I have a lot of HP. Normal attack. Lightning. He's weak to lightning. Friendly final boss. Is this a... Yeah, I think this is the boss... This is the boss, track. Is it? I'm not sure anymore. I have to double check. Well done. That was a good way to start our practice duels. You have set the bar high, very. Now you can also actually lose... You can also lose a duel against Renly. It's not going to be a game over. You're not going to be knocked out. The scene is just going to play out a little differently. Zelka's going to say that you suck. But you're still going to pass the class. You're still going to pass. Bro dies. You observe the next duel closely until there's only 1 pair remaining. So again, they're scrambling. Okay, there it is. Duelists, introduce yourselves. I'm candidate Econ from Drakewood House. Oh, our new character is gonna introduce yourself. I'm candidate Amihan from Visage House. Let's do our best. Shout out to our Visage people, Visage peeps in stream. If you're a Visage House, this is one of your housemates. Ready? Begin. Okay, watch closely. Watch closely what happen. Egon's gonna cast a spell. While casting, Ami's gonna knock him out. 3, 2, 1, lights, camera. And I think Choco is here. Okay, let's go. There you go. Knocked out. Oh, the duel is over. Whoa, it's over just like that? That was insane. Who is this girl? How did she beat her opponent that easily? I wouldn't want to go up against her. And everyone starts clapping. Excellent work, Amihan. You broke the standing record for the fastest knockout in this batch. It seems that this duel season won't be as boring as I thought it would be. Yeah, I just went up and bashed him. I'm not Visage, I'm just silly. Oh, you mean just you and Chronic, who are from Visage. Choco is Drakewood. I could have sworn you were Visage. I thought Chronic is Solstice because of the OC is Solstice. Her OC is Solstice. I'm green. Yeah, Drakewood. Okay, so yeah, we're a diverse crew here. It's just Foxhounds are not here. That's all for today, maggots. Now you know how duels work. From now on, you're allowed access to the dueling hall. You may also practice with other candidates to prepare for the upcoming duel season. You'll hear other candidates whispering. This is a good opportunity to practice. I heard Trader is looking for promising candidates for their new items. Then you have this little reputation tutorial. Reputation is earned by winning duels and completing quests. Having a high reputation opens up more opportunities for you. It would be wise to build your reputation in Academy Berry. Perhaps you can start by winning duels against other candidates. And then the quest opens up. What's this mentorship? What? This wasn't completed? This should have been marked complete. Okay, so that's a bug. That's a bug. Report back. Oh, because I didn't... Yeah, I failed the Garuda quest. So in this run, I actually failed the Garuda Hunt quest because I didn't talk to my mentor. So I gotta fix that bug. I know what I need to do to fix it. Let me just fix it real quick in the engine. Hold up, hold up. It's in the calendar system, and set quest failed 11. Set, what's the quest called? Oh, damn it. I think it's mentor tasks. I'm checking my plugin. The mentorship quest 7, I think. Yeah, I think it's quest 7. Or I can just set it to complete. Nah, we'll set it as fail. We'll set it as fail. Quest set failed number 7. You clear dueling basic class. What about having low reputation? Yeah, I failed the quest. I failed the quest because I didn't take the quest. Foxel Mercy being courageous. That's true. I've been tricked, bamboozled. Yeah. We'll set it as fail, so that they know, players would know the consequences of their actions. Like, hey, you missed it because you were being a doofus and you didn't pay attention to what you had to do. Because you failed the mission, you failed the quest. Right. It makes sense. So the mentorship, yeah, okay. So I set it now. I set it to fail. So when the calendar opens, number 7, right? Where's the journal? Quest journal, number 7, mentorship. When the calendar opens, and if it's date, month 2, day 16 onwards, it will automatically fail you if you haven't slain the Garuda yet. Now we'll sleep. So because I failed the quest, oh wow, look at that, we have a new news. Why does it? Oh, okay. Dueling in locations other than the dueling hall and the house garden is strictly prohibited. Lawmage Circon. Let me just check what happens if I talk to the mentor. I don't have any missions for you yet. Perhaps you finish your class in the meantime. Okay, perfect. Let me save here, and I have to change the music, or at least double check. Okay. Now I have to double check the music. Display capture. Dueling hall. Oh, dueling basics. What's the music? Magic Duel. Oh, what? Oh, so it is Magic Duel. Can you hear that? Okay, so this is a duel. This is a duel music. Nope. This is a normal one. This is a normal battle music, right? And this is the dual battle music, which I also use for boss fights, I think. Okay, so I need a different track for boss fights. I have an extra one, Playing with Fire. It's also groovy. I also like this one, but I haven't used it yet. Dueling Duelists? Daring Duelists. This one comes from the music pack, which isn't that good. It's not as hype as the artist that made the battle tracks. Let's listen to it. See, this is Daring Duelists. It sounds different. I wouldn't use this as a battle track. It sounds like a movie track than it is a battle music. Play with Fire is funky. It is, right? Dun, 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 dun. I'm still thinking where I can use this. Dun, 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 dun. I like this. I'm gonna use. I got permission. So this is a free track from the artist, who now works. I think they're working on the soundtrack for Ruby, RWBY, the series. And I love Ruby. Like, Ruby was one of the inspirations for Lawmage Academy. So I'm super glad. So before he worked in Ruby, I was able to get into touch with him via Twitter, and I commissioned him for a couple tracks. And I was like, dude, this is so good. This is really good. And that's why before he became this successful, I was able to build that connection with him. And he's a Lawmage Academy fan. Okay, let's stop there. Let's now go into the duels. Just had to double check. Imagine commissioning the soundtrack guy for Ruby, right? Well, back then he wasn't working for Ruby yet, but now he is because of his talent. And now his rates are more expensive. He now has an agent. There's a production agency, and you have to go to the production agency to commission him. Back then, I was just talking to him in Twitter. But now I can still do, but just to formalize things, I should talk to the production agency. Oops. Yeah. So now you see the NPCs on this side are gone, and the cat is also gone. So you can actually go inside, and you're now in the dueling hall. Now you see some candidates, they have this icon of two swords crossing each other. We won't talk to them yet. Let's talk to this person first. Arlie. Hey, are you going to participate in Traders Contest? Oh, you haven't heard of it yet, huh? Rumor has it that Trader got their hands on a special charm, but they're not going to sell to just anybody. Trader is looking for candidates with good reputation. They said they want to make sure that this charm won't be wasted on someone who can't even win duels. So now, a lot of candidates are willing to duel each other to increase their reputation and get a chance to buy the charm. Now, if you decided to skip dueling basics, that's where you'll get this quest. But since we already have it, it just reiterates what the quest is. And there was a question earlier, what about if you have really low reputation? Right? I'm planning for something like that along the way. Like, there will be an event where you start with 0 reputation, and the NPCs will start treating you differently. Like, they're gonna shun you, they're going to ostracize you and stuff like that. That's what happened in the game called Bully for PS2. It's like GTA, but you're in a school, so it's a rated teen GTA. So you had a reputation system, and at some point, everyone hates you. Right, they start attacking you and stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool, because just because you have a really high reputation, something can still happen and destroy everything. Destroy your whole reputation for no fault of your own. Right, so we can just plan to do that sometime, but we're still in the very early stages. So we'll talk to the others before we actually battle. Rumor has it that when High Magister Marcus Vismuth was still a candidate, he broke the record for the longest duel win streak at that time. We should actually also take the other... So in the streams, we'll take the other classes, so I can show you. And maybe I can find some bugs there. But I already did. I checked it. I didn't find any bugs. But maybe I missed some. They said that his record of 50 wins in a row as a candidate still stands to this day. 50 wins. I didn't I mean, I know I wrote the script, but like I was surprised to read that. It's still believable, but it's still like 50 duels is a lot. 50 win streak is probably believable. Bro's got that main character energy. That's why he's High Magister now. Especially Callan, that guy that likes to hang around in Solstice Garden. He thinks he can outsmart anybody in a duel. What he doesn't realize is that the armor he's wearing is weak to blunt weapons. So, when you unlock the duel system, some NPCs will change their dialogue and give you clues as to the weaknesses of other NPCs that you're going to duel. So in this case, Kate is telling us there's this guy you can battle in Solstice Garden named Callan. He's been there since day one, actually. And he's kind of arrogant, but he's weak to blunt weapons. So it is a way to reward players for exploring and talking to NPCs. Only 50 wins? No cat. Dude, if you build an environment but literally destroy everything. Yeah, right. Oh, I've seen bully gameplay. Good, good. Also, why am I the first like, hey Bob, welcome. The cat is gone. Yeah, bully Sean. Imagine just go, ha, I'm invincible, it means you get impassioned in the head, right? Exactly. If he's so smart, then he should be wearing that in the first place, right? So now let's try dueling. Kate was just telling me how she finds some candidates annoying. Now she's going around telling everyone Callan's weakness. Maybe the stress of being in the academy makes us act more hostile towards others. Anyway, do you want to spar with me? I need all the practice I can get. So we can do our decline? 5 people, welcome! So if you're watching from YouTube, you can chat in the Discord, because I'm still figuring things out with YouTube streaming. I'm so sorry. We'll figure it out. This is the first stream. But welcome, thank you for being here. And we're gonna duel this Kingsley. Alright then, let's get into position. So the background is a dueling hall background. I'm Kingsley from Brickwood House, get ready. Ooh, that was a blunt attack. Let's figure it out and burn. Okay, not weak to end burn, but that did some good damage. Oh crap, I'm weak to earth. Why am I weak to earth? Oh, if you notice, you can't use items, you can't escape. Gotta be careful. Water? Ah, you're weak to water. Okay. Oh, death him. Water. Die. 10 EXP, it's not a lot. It's not meant for you to level up. That was a good duel. As I always say, it's either I win or I learn. I certainly learned a lot after dueling with you. Your reputation increased. So you won't see the exact number of your reputation, but inside information from the developer, it's just +1. So if you can keep track of how many times that reputation increase appears, then just that's 1 point. That's how you can keep track. But the game won't tell you how much reputation you have. It will tell you if you reach a certain reputation milestone. It will tell you that, hey, something you should do, that you probably do this, and you'll see that later. You want to test your gear in duel? Let's duel. What if Kate's going around telling other people's weaknesses? Yeah, stupid Kate. Also, if Barry has a stream, he's the other feed. Oh yeah, probably. That's probably me then. Let me try quitting the stream. Ain't that like toxic? It is. It is. Well, mystery solved. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I was viewing my stream and using my phone to see if chat's working. I just forgot to close it. I'm Candid Kelsey from Visage House. I won't go easy on you. And Aqua. Oh, now Kelsey has 3 weaknesses. And Natura? Oh, weak to lighting. Defios. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna use Fiora just because. 50 damage? Oh, I increased the wind resistance so people can't cheese the duels. At least for the first part, right? Oh, weak to fire. Nice. Missed. There you go. You're pretty good. I guess you're not as weak as I thought you were. Reputation increased. Yay. So we'll go to the other gardens because that's where the other duelists are. We're gonna save this once we're done. It's not gonna save you because I know magic. Yo, Very, that was a good match we had in Dueling Basics. Wanna go for a rematch? Alright, Renly. If you want more of this, I like that fighting spirit of yours. Let's go. So now you have the gardens as the background. You're going down. No, you're going down. Is Renly weak to water? No, it's not. It's probably weak to a weapon-based element, Miss. Now, for duelists, I increased their evasion rate because it's an extra challenge so you don't spam normal attacks. I mean, you can spam, but it discourages you from spamming normal attacks. It's supposed to be a magic duel. But you can definitely still win spamming normal attacks. Okay. Finish with then burn. Okay. I have to say, you're really good. You really are good at dueling. You have my respect. And one thing to note, your MP, your mana doesn't replenish and your HP doesn't replenish. You have to manually replenish that. You also have grade stamps because I finished the mission. Increase your level by 1. It's basically a rare candy if you play Pokemon. Regular people will still fall to sad. This fucking collapse. Right, yeah, Bob, because people can dodge better than monsters. Wait, wasn't Renly's sprite different? Was it? No, it's the same. I think it's the same. It's the same battler though, because you already see the weakness when we started that. So another duelist, Waverly. Dueling is more than just knowing if these spells are right. Test your overall combat ability. What do you think? Do you feel confident you can defeat me? Duel. We'll see about that. I'll show no mercy. Candidate Waverly. Oh, there you go. There's a space missing. You know what? It's good that I tested this. What was that? Troop. I think it's in troops. Let me just put a space bar there. I'm Candidate Waverly from Drakewood House. See? Waverly from... oh, just flopping over. Yummy great stamps, I know, right? And burn, I hope he's weak to fire. Why you're not weak to fire? Who is weak to fire? Oh no, Magius. Okay, water. You're weak to water. That's good. And Aqua? Oh, okay. Not too bad because I have high HP. After dueling with you, I can see now why you're confident with your own combat ability. Not bad at all. So now let's go visit that Callan guy, the arrogant one. But first, don't want to miss this. So good. It's free stuff. It's free stuff. Transio. Now this is Callan. You know, you don't really look that smart. I bet I can outsmart you in a duel. I can prove it to you. Are you up for an actual duel? Don't forget the bash. No, I forgot the bash. I have the Thunder staff equipped. The Volt staff equipped. I'm Candidate Callan from Solstice House. Shall I teach you a lesson in dueling? I forgot the bash. Okay, see, it's not that... Oh, he lowered my attack. But I have an Embolden Aura skill. Mag him. Bro, that's just debuffs. Spamming debuffs, bro. 84. You're not even using offensive spells. 83. I've healed. I'm back to full health. I am back to full health. You know, Blood Cloak is probably overpowered. I gotta reduce the... No. We're not gonna reduce it. We're not gonna nerf that. Debuff spammer Kellen, correct. Hi, my name is Wait. I defeat them before they can take advantage of it. Exactly. But the duels, the first few duels, they're not really meant to beat you. It's just to introduce you to the system while posing a decent challenge. So it's fine if they're kind of weak. I guess I was wrong about you. I wasn't able to outsmart you at all. But the next cycle, they'll be stronger. They'll be stronger. Can actually beat you. That's the goal. Just have them beat. Your reputation increased. Then we get a notification. You have built your reputation quite well, Very. You should look for trader. Oh, there's no bust icon, so I gotta add that. Where's that? Visage? No, not visage carded. So I gotta add that one by one. Damn. Yep, there's no copy that to Renly. Sorry, I'm just editing something. I'm editing. I want to include that bust icon. The book icon. Book photo. What do I actually call that? Book bust photo? The face photo of the book. Okay. And then the dueling hall. I built your reputation. Book 3. Okay, yep, totally missed that. You built your reputation. Book 3. Okay, done. Click save. Find trader. So reputation, it updates. Find trader in the academy. So I'll show you where you can find trader. Imagine Saad is talking to a book and accidentally calling it dad. Wait, why are you gonna call past that? That's going to be wild. Callan, the setup isn't going to work on your fucking dead, Callan. Wait until Callan gets some offensive spells. I'm reading my phone, by the way. That's why I'm looking down. That's where I see the chat. Okay, now if you go here, so some people might be wondering, like, oh, you have the infirmary, and then you have this really long hallway with nothing. That's where you find trader. Trader's gonna say, "We meet again, candidate. I've been expecting you." Oops. I've been expecting you. Why? Rumors spread past candidate. They say you're one of the duelists to look out for this badge. So I have a slight runny nose. That's why I keep wiping my nose. In any case, you're one of the winners of my little contest. You're one of the few who have enough reputation to earn my trust. Unfortunately, I only have one artifact left in store. The other artifacts have already been purchased. Trader shows you a peculiar looking charm. This is a clock pendant. It is a rare charm that provides complete immunity from bleed to whoever equips it. So I need that. I want that. The clock pendant could be yours for 2,000 gold. What say you, candidate? Buy it? Too expensive? Later. Now in this playthrough, I know Trader hallway, yeah. The useless hallway isn't useless. In this playthrough, I chose the merchant profile. So I'm gonna say too expensive. Ah, you wish to haggle with me, eh? You have guts, candidate. I admire that. So that's what Trader says if you have the merchant background. If you have the farmer background, he's gonna say something else. He's gonna give you a clue, like maybe if you came from a different background, I would consider. Very well, I will settle for 1,500 gold. 25% discount. That is the final price. Buy it. A wise choice, candidate. This charm will serve you well in your endeavors. Now remember the bit with... Oh, you remember Wolfram? Oh my god, guys, we guts went up. No, because it was easy. Was it easy? We gotta test again. We gotta test again if it's easy. Listen, candidate, as you can tell, I like enterprising people such as yourself. I like people who not hesitate to use the opportunity to make good purchase. People can decide in the heat of the moment. You see, I am expecting a shipment of valuable artifacts throughout the year. Suffice to say that I want to offer these artifacts to candidates like yourself, instead of selling them to young, gullible adventurers who would not last long in the field. However, I must be assured of your competence. I will only offer the artifacts to you if you have proven yourself capable of possessing them. Trader's Shop. Every month, Trader will sell various valuable items for a limited time. Make sure to earn enough reputation each month to gain Trader's trust. The next shipment is due next month. I hope that you will not disappoint, candidate. Let me check the journal. It does mark it as clear. My reputation, cleared. What is... I have nothing to sell at the moment, candidate, but maybe I will have something to sell once you have proven yourself worthy of possessing my artifacts. Trader will trust you once you have enough reputation. Oh, I'm glad I talked to him again, because again, Pass doesn't have a bust face icon. East hallway. I think that's a bug. Trader Shop unavailable. I suggest that you complete missions and win more duels. Who needs DOT block? Well, you can just... Well, the thing is, the DOT is based on your maximum health. It's a percentage of your health. But that is also true. You can just defeat the enemies with more stats. That's also an option. Of course, I'm not going to deprive players of that option because that's how I play JRPGs too. Just be over-leveled and destroy everything. Because that's a fun way to play too, right? But you can't just... In this game, most of your stats doesn't come from leveling. It comes from items, your gear, your weapons, your armors. And for you to get better armor, you have to craft them or find them. So you have to explore or gather enough items or buy the items necessary to craft them. But before you craft them, you need to unlock the recipe, and you get the recipe from progressing the story and unlocking the books in the library and unlocking more classes, which gives you the recipe. So you can only be powerful to a certain ceiling in particular months. But if you reach that ceiling, it's still going to be pretty... It's going to make boss fights easier, for sure. Blood Cloak won't be meta forever. That is true, because there will be more powerful items. So Blood Cloak, just 3 defense, 3 resistance, 50 health. It's the health regeneration that's making this overpowered, aside from the extra stats. But later in the game, you'll have items with... It probably gives more stats than 50 health, 3 death, 3 res. But so far, this is the best. But it is a bit tricky to craft this, because I know you need like glow shrooms and Arashia flowers. So unless you've been running a perfect one, you won't be able to craft. You're gonna spend time getting back those items. And you can't buy glow shrooms and Arashia flowers. So you really have to go to the field and get them. Very grade 11 that far in the game, which is insane because I was at least grade 20 by the end of the demo. yeah, because I wasn't grinding levels. I just wanted to play the game. In a normal JRPG, I would do the same, like be over leveled a bit. But in this game, I want to play normally without grinding too much, because that's how most players would play, right? And I want to see, can you still clear the content reasonably well, or decent, or like reasonably fine without being over leveled? And the answer is yes, I can. It's still challenging, but it's not too easy, but it's still clearable. So we're gonna save on 17. Okay, so the only thing that we have to test now is the Beastology class, but I'm gonna save that for next stream. I'm gonna save that for next stream because it's a long one. So what we'll do is we'll load to a previous save, and I'll show you the other classes. So I think that's month 3, day 1. Oh my god, I saved instead of I loaded. Okay, we have a backup save. We have a backup save. Load. Okay. Save. It's a good thing I had a backup save of that month 3, day 1. Woo. Okay, let's go to the classes. I accidentally overwrote that save, and I was afraid I might have to go back to day 20. But it's not, I guess it's not that bad. It's just one day, you just have to go through a few. You know what? Yeah, I'll show you what happens. I think I've shown it to you before. But let's load to this save in the sewers, right? So remember this is where the demo ends. Just gotta defeat a couple of slimes, exit to menu and load. That is a good suggestion. I should do that. And vote. So let's go through this battle just so you can see what happens when you report to the mentor. I've shown this to you before last year, so people would have probably forgotten about this. And Atura. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour? You definitely forgot. Very good. So now we can remind you. Yeah, I scored a crit. Rainbow crit. What annoys me is that, I don't know, I guess it's the RPG Maker engine. The sprite sheet appears. Oh, crap. Okay. Pull that notepad plus. I didn't forget. I've never seen it. Okay, good. So it's nice to show it again. Fresh. Damn, Jin, what about Figgy? See that? There's it's like 5 milliseconds where the sprite sheet appears. I don't know what's causing it. My suspicion is that it's because of the engine. But it doesn't happen all the time, it just happens sometimes. Oh, I forgot to heal. And replenish my mana. No. No, that hurts. I have more time to focus on lore video now, by the way. Yeah, congrats, Chronic. Woo. No. Oh, it's Ein's turn. We'll do Unfold. Good luck on your exam. Don't fail that. Nice. Toxic Sludge. Oh no, Ein was broken. Okay, we got it. Flood. Damn! It's not too bad, but it's not too bad. We can defeat this guy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. We got this. Ayn is about to die. Nope. 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 We're not gonna let that happen. Everyone, heal up. Heal up. Use your items. We have a lot of items. We've been saving it up. 150. And burn. Sha. Boom. Toxic sludge. Too many items. You know how JRPG players, they hoard items. We hoard items. Okay, and we're gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up. Yeah, let's use an antidote. Flood again. Oh no! No, 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 no. Damn, why'd you get it? We're gonna set it up. We gotta wait until Jin recovers. We're running out of health potions. Maybe I should just use N heal. You have N heal. Oh, that's a lot. 271. What do you say? Items for bigger registration figures. Giant robot crab. That's what we call it? What are we setting? We're setting up the break and then the debuff. Might as well use Zone Plus. Additional damage. Okay, Embolden on Jin. Ayn at Kios. So buffs and then use an Atura to break. I guess I'll just use and burn. How much damage? 331. Flurry. Boom. Engine to use launcher. Ooh, okay. Almost 500. Almost 500. Biggie. Launcher is physical attack. It's attack based, not magic based. Why is everyone grade 9? And I'm the only grade 10. And Chronic is here saying that they're grade 20 by the end of the demo. Yeah, launcher is attack based. The game doesn't tell you, but it's attack based. Bash. I agree. One wrong step could be killed like that. You already know this. I'm gonna skip the talks because you've already seen this many times. And I'm still figuring out how to give that information. Maybe just put a parentheses and say attack based. But I tell you, that's your reward for going on stream. I give you information that the game doesn't normally tell you. So you're gonna talk about their... Okay, well... Let's do something. Pay attention to the dialogue, and I'm gonna let you, the viewers, decide, choose what we're gonna say when we report to the mentor, okay? What exactly happened if... So I'm gonna read it so that you can pay attention, and then you decide what to tell the mentor when we go back. Judge Lothbrok, eager to discuss business, are we? Fine then. As you know, when I received information of a dormant crystal experiment in Fairy Village, I went there immediately to secure the area. I was surprised to discover that the crystal was active. Moreover, it was affecting the nearby fairy population. Nice notepad. What about the vanguard? Were they there? It was unguarded, so I thought it was a new one. But it turns out it was under the custody and protection of the vanguard all along. That's why I took my time and observed quietly, waiting for someone to attend to it. Then Uni and Zelka came along. How foolish of you! I'm not the type to rush into things, Hestia. Otherwise I wouldn't live this long. Besides, some kid ended up breaking it anyway. Enough of this bickering. I only need to know one thing. Why did it suddenly become active? There are only two possible explanations I can think of, Dornus. It's either Osborne is still pursuing the experiments in the Academy to this day, or Judge Cornelius' absurd claims are true. The former seems more likely, in my opinion. The Vanguard was probably tinkering with the crystal beforehand. Speaking of Judge Cornelius, you still haven't found him, Estia. You make it sound like it's that simple. He did a fine job covering his tracks. He was a powerful lawmage during his prime, you know, when you confessed to the killing of the Magister Millennia and took your place in the judge's circle. All of that while acting as the headmaster of the academy. One might look at him with admiration for that, but that's precisely what got him in trouble with the Magisterium. Given the situation, what should we do going forward? We'll proceed to the next phase. We'll take back the experiments that the Vanguard took from us. Half of them will be used by Judge Hell to continue our investigation. What about the other half? We'll use it to disprove Cornelius' claims. If his theory is correct, which I strongly doubt, then someone should be coming to get them. And if Osborne interferes, then that will be his downfall. Very well, no objections here. So we have a bunch of names and some crystals and experiments being talked about, and some plans, theories. So it's vague at this point, and it will be slowly revealed later on, but now you have an idea of things being thrown around. So in your second playthrough, you'll be like, oh, so that's what they were talking about. So that's what it was. Yeah, no objections. Let's adjourn this meeting. Judges, huh? Can't believe you're holding meetings now. Why here of all places? They mentioned Headmaster Osborne. Sounds like some serious stuff. I think our mission here is done. We don't have enough to inform the Academy about these visitors. Reports to the Academy immediately vary. Can pick up a page here. Oops. Mysterious book, right? So we have a mysterious book. Let's read what the I know I revised it, or I kind of edited. Owing to extreme talent and power, called by many as the Magister Millennia, this is page 2. Can perform magical feats never thought to be possible, responsible for crafting many high spells. Only high magicians capable of casting. So it's the same. Page 9. The populace loved the Magister Millennia, saved countless lives, and helped the country flourish using magic. I think that's also the same. Announced that their oh, this one's new, I think. This one's new, this bit. Announced that their valuable research was stolen, demanded that the Magisterium take action. So the Magister Millennia was doing a research. It was stolen, or at least they announced it was stolen, and demanded the Magisterium to do something about it. Page 13. Year 1015. The sudden death of the Magister Millennia brought sadness to the populace of Magus Gaia. Year 1016. The perpetrator surrendered. Dornus claimed it was a personal grudge, resigned from the Magisterium. So during that time, Dornus was a High Magister, and he admitted that he killed the Magister Millennia. He surrendered, he said it was a personal grudge, and he resigned from the Magisterium. Page 21. I think this is the latest page that we got. Year 1040. The Vanguard raided the main headquarters of the Judge's Circle. So this is like 25 years later. Sees enough evidence linking Headmaster Cornelius, so the current headmaster of Lawmage Academy, and former High Magister Dornus to the Judge's Circle. So they were linked together. Page 20. So we don't know if they're friends, if they're comrades. Oh, well, probably comrades because they're both from the Judge's Circle. And, you know, the next Lawmage Academy game will most likely be a prequel exploring this lore. And the headmaster will probably be Cornelius in the next game. So if you've played the first game, you know that the headmaster is already a judge. But if you haven't, then you're clueless. The next Lawmage Academy game, yeah, prequel. The Magisterium granted clemency in exchange it would disband. The rest of the book contains symbols and comprehensible notes. Okay. So it's just an interesting thing. So in this game, the headmaster is Osborne, and he's the head of the Vanguard, right? In the prequel, what I want to do is the headmaster is Cornelius, and he's the head of the judges circle. So there's like what do you call that? Parallel? Then we teleport there. Wild. Oh yeah, because the demo ends right there. So yeah, you teleport here, and you end back to the church. I'm surprised to see you here, Lawmages. I've been meaning to talk to you. There's something urgent we must discuss. We don't have that much time, so I'll make it quick. Your mentor contacted me a few hours ago. They wanted to know how you were doing. You don't have to tell me anything. I am well aware of your mission to investigate suspicious individuals in this village. I am the one who sent a request for assistance with the Academy, you see. Your mentor notified me ahead of your arrival in case you need assistance. I was instructed to keep the guests here until further notice. So you knew all along, huh? You kept them here to make it easier for us to observe them. Why didn't you just tell us, though? It's good to know we have some outside vision. I thought the Academy wasn't going to provide support at all. I understand that your priority now is to return to the Academy and report to your mentor. You are fugitives as far as this village is concerned. We escaped from jail, guys. Suggest you don't come back here until the Academy resolves things with Mayor Kolf. I have no intention of coming back here anyway. The trial was complete nonsense. I like all this. You are safe here in the church for now, but you must leave as soon as I make the necessary arrangements. Subs, I love you. Take this guy, you can make an record. It really was though. It is. It was complete nonsense. And then we're back to the Academy with We Sleep. And now we're on month 3. Month 3. As notified. So this is where it starts. The demo ends. And then we pick up from here. Well, from teleport. And then we get a little cutscene and teleport from here. Good morning, Barry. Now that you have completed your mission, you must report your findings to your mentor. Now pay attention, Choco. You can use your lore notes. Just proceed to the mentor's office immediately. Or maybe not really notes. I mean, maybe not really lore notes, but that's if you've been paying attention. Good morning, Barry. I'm glad you were able to return safely to the Academy. Walk, 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 walk. Now I'd like to hear your report. Be sure not to miss any important details. After each exam day, you will be asked to report on your mission. Giving precise answers will affect the reward for completing the mission. Sleep, don't think I can easily do it again. Who were the suspicious individuals involved? Here are our choices. Judge's circle, bad people, or give names. Criminally guilty of being guilty. What choice should we pick? Should we pick bad people? Should we give their names? Give names. Give names. So since you're the first person to answer, give names? Okay, okay. Julie noted, as we suspected, it's Judge Dornus, Judge Hestia, and Judge Lockbrook. This is quite helpful, very. What were they doing in the village? Meeting? Vacation? Or murder? Probably vacation. It's a nice town after all. They were there for vacation. Murder or meeting? Which choice should we pick? I'm leaving it to you. I'm leaving it to everyone here in chat. Now let's be honest. Vacation. Yeah, vacation. Oh wait, meeting. For all we know, it was a meeting. This confirms the report of the priest. It's good that you were able to verify your informant. Okay. So easy stuff so far, right? Do you know the agenda of their meeting? So this is where it gets just a little bit harder. What was the agenda? Was it experiments, was it crime, or was it the Vanguard? I would love to jokingly say murder. I know, right? Which one now? This seems like all of it seems like a correct answer. So which is the best answer? Experiments? Does everyone agree? Experiments? Well, Chronic answered first, so I'm inclined to... Okay, everyone said experiments. Okay, I see. So they're planning to take the experiments from the Vanguard. It's valuable information. Now we know their next move. Right, right. Is there anything else you would like to add? Cornelius, Osborne, investigation. Again, it seems like correct answers. All of them seems like correct answers. So which one is the best answer, do you think? Cornelius, Osborne, investigation. Wait, do we what? They did talk about snitch at Osborne? I don't know. Do you want to snitch? Do you want to say Osborne? Cornelius? Any other opinions? Do we know what they're doing? Cornelius. 2 votes for Cornelius. Let's pick Cornelius. Outvoted. It is a democracy after all. Judge Cornelius is still nowhere to be found. It is duly noted. As a spoiler, there are multiple correct answers. Like, some of those questions, there are 2 correct answers. Like, it's fine if you choose either one. It's still gonna be a good answer. So good effort. As to the quality of your report and your performance in the mission itself, you exceeded my expectations. I hope your performance in future exam days will be just as successful. As for your reward, 2 grade stamps. We get 2 free levels. And an aura gen. It's a crystal regenerates your aura. Passively regenerates aura. They were also talking about Osborne. That is true. So if you pick Osborne, it's still counted as a good answer. Lastly, be sure to check the new class available for this month. The library might have some new books for you. New classes, new books. Okay. So that's what happens. We'll save. And Chronic, you have to be here next stream because we'll dig deeper into the lore. Because if you go to Transio, we'll do one more class, then we'll probably end the stream. So what do you guys want to do? You want to read in the library or you want to take a class? I'll show you the classes first. It's still lore anyway. We're done with dueling basics. We have item craft, first aid principles, history of the magisterium. We're not going to take Beastology yet. We'll probably save that for the next stream. Just walk everywhere. It's also fine. So item craft, first aid principles, history, the magisterium, or do you want to read a book in the library? What do you want to do? Any suggestions? I do want to show Nephili, but also Cornelius. First aid. Well, class also gives you lore, so don't worry about that. Sort of. But one vote for Ponpon, one vote for... Ponpon isn't in the choices though. The choices are item craft, first aid principles, and history. So, or do you want to read a library book? It's gonna be faster though, so we're gonna end the stream sooner. Whatever class Ponpon is in, we don't know that. We don't know that. Well, since Chronic is the only person who said what are the choices, we're gonna take first aid principles. Too late. Too late. Yeah, first aid, first aid. Yeah, Chronic said first aid first. Oh, bye, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great Sunday, bro. Today we'll discuss the principles of first aid to guide us on what to do when someone is infected with bleed. Bye, Bob. Bleed is a state where an individual's maximum health is reduced while losing health over time. It's a precarious state to be in. Bleed also lasts longer compared to poison, though the damage is much less. You must not neglect it as you can be inflicted with both at the same time. Although your aura can cure bleed after some time, you may use a bleed potion to cure it immediately. However, you must also be aware of the most opportune time to cure such states. This brings us to the principles of first aid. Does anyone here know the first principle? What is your best guess? Preserve life, assess risks, take action. The first principle of first aid, Otsu. Any guesses? Preserve life, assess risks, take action. Take action? Let's take action. Someone's dying. I didn't take a class for this. Assess risk. I know it's one of the first two options. Hi, Amane. Amane, what do you think? Preserve life, assess risk, take action. No, don't search up the guide. Preserve life. So we have 1 vote for preserve life, 1 vote for assess risk. Have a mental health first aid. Oh, that's so cool. P, you gotta answer. You're the tiebreaker. Well, you know what? Since I've given Chronic the chance to choose an answer, we're gonna follow Choco's choice. Preserve life. It's Choco's time to shine. Magister Helga notices you. Ah yes, what is the answer? Oh. The first principle is to preserve life. So somebody cuts us off and answers for us. One must ensure that the injured person is not in any mortal danger. However, it also involves oneself. In other words, I should not put myself in danger in order to apply first aid. Hello, looks like y'all having fun. Hi, Amane. Choco was right. Thanks, Nephili. Brilliant. What is your name, candidate? My name is Nephili. Well said, Nephili. Would you happen to know the other 2 principles? What a show-off. Yes, Professor. The other 2 principles are prevent deterioration and promote recovery. I googled these things, guys. Precisely, I am impressed. I suppose you have a keen interest in healing magic. Yes, Professor. I'm very good at it, too. Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm pleased to know that we have quite an abundance of talent here in the Academy. As Nephili said, one of the principles is prevent deterioration. To put it simply, one must avoid aggravating the injury. When applied in the field, one must prioritize monsters that can inflict bleed and poison as they are the source of these states. The last principle is to promote recovery. One must minimize lasting damage and scarring. Once you have dealt with the source, you may use the appropriate potions to cure such harmful states. Wait, do we skip the second principle? Ah, there's the bell. I hope you put these principles in your guidance. Good class. Abundance. Flashback to Hawkeye's star reel. The abundance path, which is the healing path. That is true. What a coincidence. Hawk the star rail. Abundance is the healing path. Preservation is the tank path. And we have an afternoon cutscene. We're walking around in the gardens, and a monster pops up. Now it's our turn to be attacked. Before it was Lunel who was attacked. How careless of you to let your guard down. Yeah, preservation is the shield, the tank path. Like March the 3rd. Help me, what are you doing? Thanks, Nephili? Let's say, what are you doing? I'm assessing if we need my help or not. Wait, I thought the first principle is prevent injury. Why are you saying starting with assessment though? Fushuan is not shield, but is preservation. Shield and tank. Oh yeah. There's a difference between shielding and tanking. in my head, it's like if you shield, then you're probably also tagged. It looks like you can handle this alone, so I'll assist you. Does Fushon have shield? I don't think so, but they absorb the damage. Oh yeah, that's what she said. She's the meat shield. She is the shield. Don't worry, I'm good at what I do. Oh. Aura Purify heals all allies and cures poison and bleed. So this is what I like about Nephili. Her aura skill is an AoE heal and it cures poison and bleed. What else could I ask for? A must-have party member. And burn? Oh, use a bow. Broken. Purify. Oh, okay, 91 heal? Not as powerful as a potion, but you know, it removes poison and bleed. That was easier than I expected. It looks like we're done here. I'll be going now. Do we ignore her or thank her? I think I should ignore her. Last time I chose thank her. Oh, before I go. You don't seem like someone with a lot of common sense. Thank her. Too late. Too late. Oh, I am so sorry. I just realized that the stream is delayed. You're not watching this real time. I am so sorry. I have to take it. I have to remember that the stream is delayed, so I have to wait for some time to see y'all's reaction. There is that latency. I'm sorry, I chose ignore. In case you like some survival tips in Academy, you can actually find me in the Visage Garden. Yoannis definitely walks away, unsure of what to make of her. Decide to head back to your house. I'll make it up to you guys. I'm not gonna end the stream yet. We'll talk to Nephili. I'm not gonna end the stream. We'll go out and talk to her. That's a cute sticker. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so when you go to Visage House, you will see Nephili over here. Wait, who's... What's with the cake on the 20th? The cake, bro. Yeah, that's just a test. It's just a test. I'm testing the birthday cake icon. I'm sorry to let you down. It's nobody's birthday. Actually, I think it's Ein's birthday. I have to check. Hold on. While I'm letting the stream catch up. Now I'll check some other time. Let's talk to Nephili. Ah, it's you. What do you want? Talk. You want to talk to me? I do have some spare time. Okay, I'll let you choose the responses. And I'm gonna wait. I remember offering to give you some survival tips when you got ambushed by a monster. I assume you're here for that reason. Is it a yes or is it a not really? I really have to account for the delay. Yes or not really? No? Oh no, that was... No, I need to know. No, we're just here to vibe, Nephili. So you're saying I should answer not really. Oh no, you're responding to the previous statements. Wow, the latency is kind of long, about 10 seconds. Or maybe even 30 seconds. First person to answer will determine what we respond. Yes or not really? Oh wait, you said no, right? We're just here to vibe. So that's actually an answer. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so we'll answer not really. Nephili sighs. Oh. That's what I thought. I offered advice to 3 different people and they all declined to hear it. Okay, we said not really. To think that people will be more receptive to hearing valuable feedback from a healer like myself. Nephili looks away. Healer or you're arrogant? I shall wait. Healer, okay. Yes, I specialize in healing magic. I'd go so far as to say that I'm the best healer in our batch. You don't want to be mean to her. Why not? She's mean to you. In all honesty, I haven't met anyone in our batch who is better than me when it comes to healing magic. Everyone else is mediocre at it. Even Lawmage Joy, who is supposed to be a healing specialist, couldn't be bothered to expand her knowledge beyond treating common wounds. That's why it puzzles me why people don't ask me to join them on missions. Why do you think so? Or I can see why. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That is a good philosophy to live by. Why do you think so? Or I can see why do you think so?
Oh.
People say I'm tactless. Actually, I'm only stating the obvious, plain and simple. Recently, I was invited to help a group of candidates with their mission. It went well, but only because I healed them often. After a few days, I asked them if I could join them in their next mission. They told me that they don't want to bother me with it since it's an easy mission. I kept asking them, but they kept making excuses. It turns out that they already found a replacement for me. What did you do? How do you feel about it? How should we respond? And how does that make you feel? How do you feel about it? Indifferent. It doesn't bother me that much since I'm used to it. I think that people take my honesty as a form of hostility. That's why I never get invited again to missions. Does it bother you? That's sad. Alright, how does that make you feel? Affirmed. Does it bother you? That's sad. I think the stream is a little bit delayed to Choco, so I'll wait a little bit extra for Choco. Oh, Chronic is also typing. Okay, 2 votes. Does it bother you? I'm gonna wait for Choco. Does it bother you? Okay, affirmed. Personally, I don't mind. It's their loss. They're missing out on having the best healer in their party. Besides, my goal isn't to become popular. My goal is to become the best healer in Magaskaya. It's funny to say unfortunate. What's your plan? That will be difficult. So her goal is to become the best healer. Oh, no worries, Chronic. What's your plan? That'll be difficult. What's your plan, girly? Nephili chuckles. You're interested, aren't you? That's my little secret for now. I think that was cute, that little chuckle. Or giggle. In any case, I have an idea what I should do. Someone already achieved it after all. I want to help you. Good luck with that. So her goal is to become the best healer in Magaskaya. We asked her, how are you gonna do that? What's your plan? And she said, that's my secret for now, but I already have an idea on how I'm gonna do it. I want to help you. Of course we do. We want to help you. Really? You want to help me become the best healer in Magaskaya? That makes me happy. By the way, I know you're a bit reckless and you're not a very good healer either, so if you're desperate for a good healer in your party, don't hesitate to ask for my help. You have created a bond with Nephili. She's now willing to join you outside the academy. It is important that you maintain this bond and spend time with her. The closer you become, the more she will grow capable as a Lawmage. It's getting late. We should head back to our houses. It was nice talking to you, Very. I can see why a lot of people like you. Yippee! Okay. So this is... Nephili will never leave my party so that Sal can focus on attacking. That's a good idea because she's a pretty good healer. Let's look at her spells. Okay, she has Anatura and Arrow and Heal. So Alyssa has Enatura and Aqua, and her third spell depends on what you choose. Could be an AoE water spell, or a magic buff. So now she has an arrow and then heal. Pretty good, pretty good. Status high in magic. Her lowest status attack. Oh, but she comes with a free ruby ring. That's a free ruby ring right there. So even if you don't use Nephili, you can stick the item away from her and equip it on someone else. I'll get an Aqua on sale and drop Alyssa. The way they get Nephili, my man. Damn, no, Alyssa's not as popular as I thought she would be. But very high magic resistance, luck as well, and agility and defense are just tied. So if you need a magic, the reason why she has high magic is because heal scales with magic. Heal scales with magic. So she can, even if Nephili is considered a healer archetype, she can still dish out pretty good magic damage. Oh, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. You like min-maxing and you like Alyssa's lore. And if you write, oh, we can see more information about Nephili here. Her elements are nature and wind, weapons slash and pierce, age 19, pronouns she her, region is from Molus, stat focus defense and magic. Comparing it to Ayn, his focus is defense and resistance. Jin's focus is attack and magic. Lunel's just focus on magic. Lunel's cute. Nephili is on defense and magic. Attack and magic, defense and magic. But her resistance is high. Oh, when you say defense, it's physical defense and magic resistance. Oh no, it's not, because Ayn is focused on def resistance. Oh no, it's because of Nephili's equipment. That's why her magic resistance is high. It's because of the ruby ring, I think. Yeah, it's because of the ruby ring. Otherwise, her resistance and defense is equal. Okay, so that's it for the stream. Just gonna save. Shall we save? I'm gonna save on slots. So this is the stream save file, okay? I'm gonna save on file 23. File 23, remember that. That is our stream save file. Thank you so much for watching Lawmage Academy's first stream. Quit the game now. And, okay, so I'm sharing the display capture. So thank you all so much for joining me in my first stream. I'll make the chat work next stream. We'll start streaming from here. And the reason why I decided to stream on YouTube is because Steam has this feature where developers can stream, and Steam will feature your stream in the events page. So it's a way for developers to connect with the players during Steam festivals. I've seen it happen quite a few times. Even in the RPG Maker event, someone was streaming their game in the event page. Like in the future, I want to be able to do that, but I have to learn how to stream. That's why I'm practicing here in YouTube. Well, first it was Discord, just interacting, and now on YouTube, just to show to test the the chat. How does it work when you're switching scenes? Like this one, for example, I have a be right back screen in case I have to go to the toilet. There it is. It's such a smooth transition. You just fade to this, and it cycles through some art. Yeah, you've seen it happen too. Thanks, Pete. Thank you everyone for being with me and staying with me all this time. Chronic, Choco, P, of course, Bob. Yeah, so this is the be right back screen, and the end screen looks like this. The art for the 6,000 wishlists milestone, which we have actually doubled. It has doubled. I do not know how it doubled, because I was inactive last year pretty much. but it doubled. Maybe because people thought the game was gonna release, and it was like, oh, it's not gonna release. Let's just wishlist it. Well, we have 12,000 wishlists, and that is a pretty good number if you're launching a game. I've heard that 12,000, it's like a magic number, or like more or less. I'm thinking 20,000 as the sure way that I'm gonna sell 1,000 copies. My goal is to sell 1,000 copies of the game at maybe $20. If I sell it for $15, I'm looking at maybe 3,000 copies, 2,000 copies. So I was asking in the, let me just go back to the main camera. I was asking in the event, do you think 1,000 copies is a realistic number of copies sold with 12,000 wish lists? And people said that the more experienced game developers said, yeah, it's good. You can do that. Because for bigger studios, 1,000 copies, that's not enough to break even. You can't just rely on 1,000 copies to make a profit or even just break even with your costs. But for me, because I'm only one person, if I sell 1,000 copies, and given that I don't have a publisher, and I'm just doing this in my spare time, I'm not giving myself a salary, no matter how much I make, it's a profit, right? But 1,000 copies will give me enough money to probably to allow me to quit my second job so that I can work on my human rights job and Lawmage Academy while giving myself a salary to replace my second job, the salary that I'm getting from the second job, for 1 year. So I can work on the next game for maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe I can extend it. Because over the course of time, like, it's not going to stop with 1,000 copies sold. So I'm still going to get some money to sustain the next game development. So that's the plan, everyone. Yeah, coming soon page on Steam, most probably. Can we talk about Nephili's fucking axe? Oh, yeah. Nephili is wielding an axe. I have to make an axe weapon. And the rapier, that's easy. I can make a rapier. Because Panelius uses pierce. And Nephili uses slash. Yeah, we're going to see some axes and some rapiers for sure. All right, so thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you for joining my stream. We'll improve this. We will improve this every stream. Time check is 10 o'clock a.m. I have to eat brunch, and I gotta do some work. And then I'll relax a bit. Maybe I'll go to the gym later. All right, see you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop streaming.